Welcome to another edition of the Halloween Horror Movie Marathon. Another edition is just another night. It's not another edition. Same thing. New night. Tonight we watched The Children. We had some kids over. We babysat them all day. We played a scary movie for them.
It was great.
Yep.
Acting. What'd you think?
I'm going to give it a... I'm going to give it a 5. I really enjoyed the acting in this one. I know you know what you said, and even though what you said, I didn't see what you said, which I'll let you say.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start off. The father there, I don't know, he wasn't the best actor for me. He didn't really convince me as much in the role. Like, there were a lot of times he just didn't seem believable. He didn't really seem, I don't know, he wasn't quite there for everything. So, honestly though, I gotta give it a 5 too. I actually loved it. Like, I thought everyone else did great. Even the kids, which that's always a big thing for me. And every single kid was amazing in the role. Like, they were very believable. That was really well done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah, I also have to give it a 5 for that.
Superb.
Effects.
I'm going to give this one a 5 as well. Everything looked amazing.
Yeah.
There were some shots that were a little extreme close-up and shaky to hide the fact of what was going on, but even that was kind of forgivable because the choreography of the scenes played out so well that you were still like, oh shit! But everything, the blood, the deaths, the gore, everything. It was a great movie.
I know, going second, everyone's going to think I'm just copying you, but I'm really not. I'm going to give that a 5 too for the effects. It just, like you said, everything looked immaculate. The gore was incredible, and some of the scenes and just the intense graphic everything and the way it all played out was really well done. Like, visually and effect-wise, this was incredible. This looked really good. It was mostly just blood and gore and viscera. There wasn't a lot of, like, other effects they had to do. But no, it looked great. Even, like, the kids at the end that showed up in the forest, like, yeah, everything looked really good.
Yep.
Which brings us to story. I'm going to go first so people don't think I'm copying you.
That's good. I got to think about this one anyways.
Yeah, I know. Now that I volunteered, I'm actually not decided yet. Okay, well, the story, the first thing I'll say, it's actually pretty original. I mean, there's other movies with evil kids. Children of the Corn is one of the first ones that'll come to mind. But, I don't know, they did it different here. Like, it seemed like a different movie, and there were some parts where you don't quite know who's going to get killed next or what exactly is going to happen, and they throw surprises in there. So that was really good. Like in the greenhouse, you didn't quite know. They'd always show 2 adults in peril at the same time, and you never know which one's going to get it. So they kind of keep you on the edge, keep you guessing, and then right at the end there, the way it ended, I know you're not a big fan of things that don't tie up loose ends and leave it open, but at the end there, it's kind of the is she, isn't she, with the main girl there, Casey. So, yeah, I thought the story was really good. All the roles and the lines people had, it was good writing, like it was all believable, and for the most part, a lot of it was how people would react. Like, I thought the story was great. I don't know if I want to say 5, but I'm like right there. I don't know necessarily what a 5 for a story would look like, but honestly, I think I have to give it a 5. Because if I were to write this, that's probably the way I'd do it. Like, everything here played out kind of the way I would do it if I were writing it. Like, everything, the creep factor was really good, the pacing was really good, they had some surprises thrown in. Like, I like that the kids are just regular, normal, like, the kids are the villains. It's not some weird supernatural thing or aliens or anything like that. It's just a practical, regular thing. And like you said at the beginning, the way it starts off, the kids don't seem evil, they just seem like shitty kids. And then everything starts happening and it's just crazy. So yeah, I gotta give it a 5. I thought it was good. I liked the way it played out. It was great.
All right, a 5 from you, huh? Well, all right. Here's my thing. The whole movie, I kept saying to Dean, look at all the wide shots of the trees. They just randomly show all these trees throughout the movie, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's going to be like The Happening. The kids are getting sick because the trees are doing something to them, and it wasn't. They didn't explain at all what was going on with the kids. The first thing you see is the kid getting sick, and then the other kids are getting sick and vomiting and coughing blood, and all of a sudden they're just evil. And there's no explanation to it, and it's just It's just there. And even at the end of the movie, you see all these other random kids, which must come from other houses or the neighborhood or wherever they were. And they just were evil. And the girl in the end, the teenager, she was turning and twitching in the very end as the last shot you saw. And they don't explain any of it. And I love that! I don't know what it was, but it was so good! Yes! I didn't like... Well, actually, I should say I loved the fact that they didn't explain it. It didn't need it. It would have been awful if they did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything was great.
If they tried to work in a backstory or something.
There was some nitpicking that we did. Part where the mom was going up the stairs and she had the fire poker, and the other girl was trying to get out the door, but she wasn't kicking it. She was just using a freaking stool to try and then she was trying to nail her way out. And then, as we were like, just kick the door down! Just kick the damn door down! Just kick the motherfucking door down! And then right when it gets to it, where the kids are right about to stab the mom, she fucking just goes and kicks the door down. It's the most gratifying thing ever. And then you're just like, yes!
I'm not going to go to the next scene.
Yes!
Don't blow that one. But the next scene, immediately after she kicks open the door, is one of the coolest scenes I've seen in a movie. That was amazing, because that's something that never happens in movies.
It was so good, and the greenhouse scene was amazing, the way that was choreographed and paced. I love that. I cannot give this anything but a 5.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
And you know what? We're at scare factor now, and I'm not going to give this one a 5, because I didn't personally find it scary. A 5 would be if something genuinely scared me. I don't even know if I can say 4. I want to say 3. It had a lot of great parts of suspense. There was amazing scenes of suspense, and the gore was very realistic, very cool. The kids at the end were very creepy, but just... I don't know if I would necessarily call it scary. I'm going to go with a 3. That's... I'm not going to ponder and go back and forth. I'm just going to 3 and throw it out there. That was average. That was my initial reaction. Average on the scare factor. Everything else, utterly amazing. Average on the scare factor.
Average on the scare factor. Man, what better cover for evil than to be a child? That's just like, that's the whole movie right there, was just that even when the mom knew that the kids were evil, she's just like, I can't kill these kids. I can't do it.
When the one is like, where's mommy?
Right? Like how...
And British kids, too. That makes it worse.
Like, you just can't. You see a little kid, and she's coming at you with a knife and ready to stab your face off. And she's just like, I love you, Mommy. And you're just like, okay. You wouldn't defend yourself. And that's the most pure evil thing I can think of.
This is why I don't have kids.
It was like what you said. It was nightmarish. It was just like... I mean, we were joking in the beginning about just the bad children. Just them being... a-holes,
and they were,
and the movie just progressed naturally into these kids. Even they didn't give the kids superpowers.
No,
the kids. I mean, half the time the kids just got lucky with them murdering the adults.
Yeah,
like the simpleness of hugging a mom and putting your finger through her earring loop and then ripping that earring out. It's just so fucking good, so good. That's horror.
But was it scary?
Yes!
So what are you saying?
Terrified the shit out of me. And all the suspense was great, and that added to it. And visually, the way they shot it all was, it was the movie I wanted to see for so long. I've always wanted to see a horror take place in the day, in the bright of day, no darkness, no rain, no storming.
They did, and it was good.
It was a snowy day, but it was such a bright snowy day.
Yeah.
And it still had that creep, and that scare, and that suspense, and that thrill, and holy fuck, it was good. But I don't know if I want to give it a 4 or a 5.
Like I said, I don't know what perfect horror would be. I'm very...
This was the closest I've seen. This is the most amazing horror movie. This is genuinely horror to me. This is no,
absolutely. This is
there's no qualms about it. You can't call it anything else. This is a horror movie because it's so good. And I wanted to say, the children, I've been dreading watching this movie all month because I was like, this is going to be pure shit. And we watched it, and it was the best.
So far, it seems to be. Everything we look forward to is garbage, and everything we don't care about is amazing.
Don't know. I want to give it a 4.5, but we can't.
So you're going to round up or round down?
Oh.
It's do or die. You got to pick one. This video's already going to take 10 minutes.
It's so good.
You gotta pick.
Oh, I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4. It was damn near perfect. So good, but I gotta give it a 4. It wasn't. Yeah, it was just a 4.
All right.
I gotta give it a 4.
So that's where we're at. Final answer, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
4. Woo! It was good. All right. So overall, The Children, a British-made film,
Yeah, made by BBC actually.
it gets a 5.
Yeah,
We're rounding it up to a 5.
It's over 4.5. This I don't know why I was Irish there for just a second, but this is a 5. This is absolutely a 5.
Holy cow!
I would
was
be
it good.
disappointed if it was anything less.
So
Like,
good.
Yeah.
So I'd
Yeah.
recommend this to everybody and anybody, whether they like horror or not.
I was gonna say I actually know a couple people who aren't huge horror fans, but said once or twice a year they'll take a stab at a movie, and I plan on telling them all that this is absolutely the one they need to watch.
I'll watch this over and over again.
I could not
before
recommend this highly enough.
I don't care
this
about-
is incredible.
Freddy or Jason or Michael Myers or any of that crap or Chucky. This is horror right there for me. That's
Yeah.
good stuff.
So
We have to shut up and stop talking because you're not going to be watching this because it's too long of a video already. But I could go on for hours.
yeah.
And how good In the Mouse in this movie was because it's just that good.
Well, stay tuned. We've got more movies coming. I don't know that they'll be this good, but here's hoping.
There's no living up to this. It's all over. We might as well just call it quits right now.
And if not, you can at least watch us watch subpar movies and hold them all to this impossibly high standard. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Righty night.